In 2026, thousands of people in the UK will do everything right, such as work hard, renew their visas, pay taxes, and follow the rules. But that may not be enough. In this video, I will highlight 4 high-demand career sectors that can expedite your path to indefinite leave to remain in 3 to 5 years and explain why this is the case. Stay until the end because bonus number 4 isn't even a career sector. It represents one of the fastest routes to becoming a permanent resident in the UK. You won't want to miss it. Before we continue, we want to clarify something important. We are not a recruitment agency, HR consultancy, or job placement company. We are not affiliated with any organization or institution that provides jobs in the UK, and we do not assist individuals in securing employment. Our specialization lies in immigration law. Once a person has independently obtained a job offer from a licensed UK employer, our solicitors can help with the legal immigration process, including skilled worker visas and ensuring sponsorship compliance. We also work directly with UK employers to manage all immigration-related matters when sponsoring an overseas employee. If you're looking for a trusted guide on how to apply for a skilled worker visa, or if you're already in the UK and are switching to one of these high-demand sectors, we've created a comprehensive video on this subject. You'll find the link on the screen now, and it's also in the description box below. That video walks you through the process step by step and highlights important considerations in 2026. The UK is preparing for one of the most significant immigration changes in decades. Starting in April 2026, the automatic 5-year settlement route will be replaced by a new system called earned settlement. This means that settlement will no longer be guaranteed solely on the basis of the length of time you have spent in the country. From now on, your job, salary, and skill level will determine how quickly you can qualify for indefinite leave to remain. This change is not about working harder. It's about being in the right job category. If you want to learn more about earned settlement and the model that's proposed, check out this video we've provided. There's a link on the screen now and in the description box below. Here are the key points to remember. After 2026, the UK will prioritize settlement for individuals in roles that are difficult to fill, strategically important, and clearly skilled at degree level or above. Every sector in this video fits that pattern. The first sector that clearly beats the 10-year ILR rule is technology and AI. Why? Because these roles consistently cross the £50,270 salary threshold, which protects the 5-year route to settlement. This includes roles like AI research and scientists, data engineers, cybersecurity architects, cloud infrastructure leads. If you're a software developer, data analyst, cloud engineer, or even a finance professional in a highly technical role, this likely applies to you. Senior and lead level tech roles can go even further, qualifying for global talent or high earner fast tracks. For many tech professionals, the 2026 changes don't slow settlement at all if your role level and salary are right. The second sector that beats the new 10-year ILR rule is healthcare and public services. This includes doctors and GPs, registered nurses, and certain allied health professionals. The government has signaled that specific public service occupations will retain a priority 5-year settlement path. If you work for the NHS or a state-funded public service, this is one of the few areas where salary matters less than service. Many of those roles follow national pay scales, not the higher private salary thresholds. That means lower salary, but the same 5-year settlement. This is how the UK protects critical services while tightening immigration rules. The third sector is one that most people underestimate: education and research. Teachers, lecturers, and sponsored researchers often assume they're under the same rules as everybody else. But when those roles align with the UK's strategic priorities, settlement timelines can still be protected. This is especially important if you're an international graduate considering a PhD, postdoctorate, or sponsored research role. Now, remember I said the fastest route isn't a sector? Well, it's a status. Global talent, innovator founder, and very high earners. Under the proposed rules, £125,140 or more of an annual income or recognized exceptional talent, these routes can still lead to ILR in just 3 years. This is the elite fast track, and after 2026, it becomes even more powerful. This part is just as important. Not every job benefits from earned settlement. Roles below RQF Level 6, including many care workers, lab technicians, and support roles, may move to longer settlement pathways. In some cases, that means 10 to 15 years before ILR. These are essential jobs, but the system no longer rewards them with fast settlement. Regardless of your industry, there are still ways to reduce your wait. First, C1 English. From 2026, reaching C1 may reduce your ILR wait by 1 full year. Second, salary strategy. Crossing £50,270 protects the 5-year pathway. And third, role progression. Upgrading to RQF Level 6 can mean the difference between 5 and 15 years. After 2026, fast settlement won't come down to luck. It will come down to understanding the system early. So, which sector are you in right now? And are you staying there or planning to move into one of these high demand sectors in 2026? Tell us in the comments below.